Alright everybody, welcome to Geronimo. He just got dropped off for a week board and train. He was going nuts. I'm sure he's gonna go nuts outside, but we definitely need to get this curbed. A lot of anxiety, a lot of barking, a lot of frustration. He's got about 5 bites on his record. So, let's see what we can get done. And I think we got our work cut out for us. So he just went after me, trying to adjust his collar and his muzzle. We can hear the anxiety and all his barking and the panting. It's high anxiety.
Hi, I'm just with Canine Perspective, and I'm here with my first board and train. I just introduced this program literally a couple of days ago, and this is Geronimo. He's got 5 bites on his record, I think, roughly 5 bites. I was called because of his aggression issues. This actually isn't what I would call aggression, even though he's had 5 bites. In the context of each bite, most of it seemed to be frustration-wise, just a lot of frustration, not really with the intention of doing harm. In the video that I took in the beginning, where you hear him barking a lot, that's him all the time. He is always on edge. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of frustration through lack of structure, and he's kind of just lost himself. So now any little thing will kind of set him off. Overexcitement, just no impulse control, unable to control himself. So he got dropped off and he was just all over the place. He was nuts. Very similar to another case I had before, Crosby, whose video is also up about 1.5 years ago. But this is what I would call an anxiety, frustration-based aggression, not really looking to do harm. He's not seeking people out. It's all just stress. So the first thing I do with a guy like this is teach him how to walk correctly, because teaching him how to walk and how to focus will help him to, one, develop impulse control and pacify that brain to make it calm. So this is him about 1.5 hours after we did our first training session. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of protests, which I talked to the owner about, and I said, I'm expecting to see that from a guy like him, because he's 3 years old. He's had him since he was 3 weeks. So he's gone 3 years essentially with doing whatever he wants, with no kind of formal discipline, no structure, no one telling him no, nobody telling him what to do, in a way that he understands and in a way that he respects. So you are most certainly going to see protest, right? And the protest may come out as aggression, like he may attack, and you'll see in the video, there's the very first part, or he starts to have a moment, he jumps up and then he almost gets me against the wall and took off the muzzle. So that was really, really close call. That's why I had him on a slip lead to give me more control over the head. But the entire first session was just fight after fight after fight with him, because he didn't want to do anything. And I was all over the place with the remote. I was low level. And that first moment where you see him trigger really bad, where he comes after me, that was low. That was like around 15 to 20 area, which is super low. He's very easily agitated, especially here in the neck area. When I was fiddling with the collar, he went after me. He doesn't like his nails trimmed and stuff like that, which, you know, a lot of that for me is based just upon his anxiety. He gets overstressed, and of course he just acts out. But definitely lots of fighting and lots of protests during his first training session. But we've already seen a nice change here. He's much more calm. He's passive. His brain's not all over the place. He's kind of processing through things. Whereas in the very first part of the video, you hear him barking, going all over the place. And that's him all the time with the owner in the house. He's just constantly loaded with that stress. So definitely hoping within the next 7 days to get him under wraps, get him under control, and of course work with the owner to clear up all these issues that he has. But this is definitely going to be some work. It's been a long time since I've seen a dog with this kind of high level anxiety. And of course he's a sizable dog. And you know, so he'll be on a muzzle for a good set time, just for safety and precaution reasons. But yeah, this is Geronimo. He's the very first board and train, or at least official board and train. And you know, stay tuned and let's watch his progress.